Harry begs forgiveness from King Charles on Good Morning America. Cancer diagnosis has reunifying effects. Prince Harry today insisted I love my family and that he jumped on a plane to visit the king as soon as I could, after speaking on the phone about his cancer diagnosis. It's desperate measures from Harry and Meghan. It's taken him 4 years to say I love my family after spending 4 years trashing them, and only a few months ago allowing Scabies to make false allegations that his father and sister-in-law are discriminatory. Not very sincere, and he'll be trashed on social media for this. The Duke of Sussex also revealed he was grateful to have seen his father Charles III in person and hopes the diagnosis can have a reunifying effect on the royal family. Harry discussed his trip to see the king as he spoke publicly for the first time since Charles postponed all public-facing duties last week following the diagnosis. He also said that he'd considered becoming a US citizen since moving to California, but added that his outlook on his father's health stays between me and him. Harry told ABC's Good Morning America about his visit to London without Meghan and their children less than 24 hours after the announcement on Charles's health. Asked by GMA presenter Will Reeve how the Duke's trip for the meeting was for him emotionally, Harry replied, look, I love my family. The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend time with him, I'm grateful for that. In the interview, Harry's begged to come back to the royal family. Harry says that he has other trips to Britain planned after telling US TV that he loves his family and hopes King Charles's cancer diagnosis has a reunifying effect. Throughout all these families, I see it on a day-to-day basis, again the strength of the family unit coming together. I think any illness, any sickness brings families together. I see it time and time again, and that makes me very happy. Asked how he'd processed the fact that there's so much happening back with your family and where you come from, Harry said, I have my own family, as we all do, right? My family and my life in California is as it is. I have got other trips planned that would take me through the UK or back to the UK. I'll stop in and see my family as much as I can. So why didn't Thomas Markle's stroke have the same unifying effect for you and Meghan? Why didn't Prince Philip's illness and death or the Queen's illness and death have a unifying effect? In Harry and Meghan's native language, unifying effect is pronounced Netflix special, or the less formal slang term is tell-all memoir. In other words, Harry rushed all the way to London to have a 15-minute conversation with his father about the weather, most likely. I bet he couldn't even look Queen Camilla in the eye. They always seem awkward and uncomfortable when they have to answer questions about the children, not to mention their tendency to tell tall tales about how smart the little ones are. Grandma Diana, crocodile, really? Wanting a Leica camera? Who believes this nonsense? King Charles will hate Prince Harry's new interview with Good Morning America. Speaking on GB News, host Stephen Dixon has criticised Harry for speaking out, adding that people are right that anything said in front of Harry will get out. Agreeing with Mr Nixon, Charlie Rowley, who's a political commentator, added, I would too, it's a private matter. Everyone, whether you're the monarch of this great nation or not, everyone is entitled to a private life in some regards, particularly when it comes to health. Talking about the monarch, Mr Rowley added that the king is clearly wanting privacy, or he'd have announced more details himself. Harry's been estranged from his family for some time, with tensions seemingly at an all-time high.